I knew him when he was a darling little boy, and now he's a darling little man. Big man, big man.
She was one of my guardian angels.
There was just an overwhelming lack of jobs at the time, too, and the shelters couldn't take care of people, so we said, well, why not start a house of transition, which would give people not just a shelter, but a place where they could heal, spend time being helped to get a job, and then eventually helped to get a home. We kept searching, and finally, St. Joseph's Convent was being put up for sale by the diocese. We never dreamed of getting a place that big to start with. We were not really prepared for anything that's huge.
We're like, wow, we have this big house and we have an elevator and there's all these different rooms. This is great.
Of course, we wanted to have women and children at first, but regretfully, we couldn't take in any more children. When I was there at first, we had seven children.
I think that was kind of a turning point in our lives because that was really the first time that we started to feel safe as a family. And that feeling didn't really leave after we left Jubilee.
I'm very grateful. And I've always had these marvelous memories of you and your mother and your sisters.
Looking back, it's 30 years. Did you imagine that Jubilee would still be around, that it would be the organization that it is?
We were just intent on helping people right now.
Right.
We didn't have any big plan.
I didn't have a chance to tell you when I was a kid, but thank you so much for everything that you've done.
It's been for the past 30 years one of the most remarkable organizations in our community.
It makes you feel special. It makes you feel like, although you might be broken right now, this living here makes you feel like I'm special just for this opportunity.
I'm very proud to be associated with a place that has that foundation of, true heartfelt intention of respect and dignity for the women who come in here. I see our task changing from getting women out of Jubilee into kind of long-term permanent housing, and now it's getting women out of Jubilee and into a lifetime of stability and a support system and the skills that they need so that they don't go back into a homeless or a poverty situation. We have a strong commitment to that now, to building in that stability and that resiliency.
I don't fear the future because, now I feel like I got a future. I got something to look forward to.
There's many different pieces to the puzzle of what it takes to be successful. But if one of those pieces isn't in place, it's hard to have the whole thing come together. So we started looking at what are all those different pieces that need to be in place for real success, long-term, stable, confident success.
There's things that I've done here that I can actually put on my resume that will help me get a job.
To just look back over the 30 years of Jubilee and see the amount of people it's taken to get Jubilee to where it is today, starting with the wonderful women, the nuns who started Jubilee, and then all of the staff that have been here since that point, all of the volunteers, thousands of volunteers over the years. The donors, Jubilee survives almost exclusively on individual donors. That's a lot of people who think of Jubilee regularly and take the time to sit down and write a check or go online and make a donation. It's shocking to me how many people have that level of generosity and thoughtfulness.
Thank you so much. Thank you for Jubilee. That's what I want to say to all the women that helped found this place, for all the people that have walked through these doors that they've helped.
I think it's a great opportunity for people that are homeless and that want to come to Jubilee, that it's here for everybody. And I thank them for everything that they've done for me.
I know I found my independence, I found my voice, I've found a new sense of hope. You should be so very proud that you had opportunity to help so many women. I love Jubilee.